Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video guys, we're going to be taking a look at a few pro player updates that have went down in the last 2 days. In the last couple of days, we've seen one of the best control players out there at the minute, UnknownArmy, go ahead and switch out a couple of sensitivities to enhance his aimbot even more. Now I'm just playing there guys, but the changes that he has actually gone and made are pretty decent to be honest. Like seriously, there's been a pretty decent improvement from this new Sens, which you guys will see later on in the video. Next though, we've got Benjyfishy, who surprisingly has gone ahead and decided to buy himself a controller. I'm not joking either, like this is real. Benji literally ordered a controller and it arrived just yesterday. Aside from UnknownArmy though and Benjyfishy, we've also got Bugha, who's decided to switch to a low sensitivity. I know that that might come as a surprise to most of you, as it definitely did to me, but it's real, like this is a thing. Bugha is now considered a low sensitivity player. You guys will see more on that in just a little bit. But yeah, as you guys heard right there is only a few updates to get through today, which before we do go ahead and get onto all of them, I'd appreciate it greatly if you could all leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and use Codelife in the item shop. It really does help me out massively whenever any of you purchase something from the item shop with my code. So if you do go ahead or have already done that, thank you all so much. Like I really do appreciate it guys. And yeah, let's now jump straight in and we'll start the video off with checking out UnknownArmy's updated controller sensitivities. So for these, he was previously playing on exponential with an X sense of 49% and a Y sense of 42%. However, when playing on this sensitivity, Unknown said that he felt like he wasn't as accurate as he'd like to be. So because of that reason right there, Unknown did end up increasing both of his sensitivities on Wednesday night. He now plays on an X sense of 53% and a Y sense of 46%. Which so far guys, with this new sensitivity, it does truly look like he's loving it. Like from what I've watched on stream so far, it seems as if his aim is a lot more consistent now and much more accurate. I know that that might be hard to believe considering he did only bump it up very slightly, but when you do make these micro adjustments to your sense, it really does go a long way. It doesn't matter if you're on controller or mouse and keyboard, like these little micro adjustments really can help you perfect your sense. And that, in my opinion today, that's what UnknownArmy has done. It seems to me like this new sense that he's got is his ultimate god sense, as ever since legacy look controls did get removed, as most of you will know, Unknown has been trying to find the perfect sensitivity that can coexist with the aim assist to make his aim just aimbot like, which right now it really is. Now all jokes aside, his aim does seem pretty good at the minute, and I think he's performing the same, if not better, on exponential than he ever was on legacy. In regards as well guys to the rest of his sensitivities, those are just the same. He's made no changes there, but I will just put them on screen in the background so that you guys can see all of them. And yeah, next up we've got Benjyfishy's new controller. For this, as I've just said right there, he bought himself a controller on Amazon, and the one that he purchased is this Xbox One S wireless controller in the color purple. Now, I know a ton of you out there will be thinking, why is Benjyfishy buying a controller when he's like a god on mouse and keyboard? Well, the reason for that, guys, is because he said in his own words that he, one, wants to have aimbot, which is quite funny in itself, and number two, he wants to adapt to the hybrid meta going on right now. If you have no idea what this hybrid meta is, I'll quickly just explain it for you. It's pretty much where you have a pro player that's an absolute god on both mouse and keyboard and controller, which with that skill set of being good on both inputs, they literally use both of them in-game. Like, I'm not joking, that's an actual thing. They'll straight up just switch between the two in-game. It's crazy. In most cases though, it is pro players that are using the controller to aim and the mouse and keyboard to build. As most of you know, it's no secret that controller does give you very, very good aim. And I really do mean good aim, where it looks like you literally have been playing Kovacs for years. So yeah, there is the potential that Benjyfishy could be switching over fully to controller. We've already seen one pro player who was amazing on mouse and keyboard do it already, and he is called Epic Whale. Now that we've got Benjyfishy though trying out a controller, we could literally see him in the future switch over to controller fully. That's of course if he does, one, like the controller, and two, find the aim assist strong enough. Whatever does end up happening though, I'll be sure to keep you all updated in my pro player update series. Moving on though guys, we've now got our final update of today, and that is Bugha's new Fortnite sensitivity. sensitivity. So for Bugha's new Fortnite Sens, he's now playing on the lowest sensitivity that he's ever played on in Fortnite. I'm not exaggerating, guys. Last night, Bugha lowered his X and Y sense to playing on only 10%. That's with the same DPI as well. He hasn't changed that one bit. That's on 400. I'm not exactly sure why he did change it to be this low, as unfortunately I did end up missing his stream last night. If any of you watching caught it, by the way, be sure to let me know the reason in the comment section below. I really would like to know if this is just either a temporary change or a permanent one. If it turns out to be a permanent change, this would put Bugha alongside players like Mongrel for having one of the lowest sensitivities out of all the Fortnite Pro players. To put this into perspective a little bit more, we'll take a look at all of Bugha's past sensitivities and find out the EDPIs of all of them. We will just be looking at the most recent ones, which are pretty much the ones he's been using this past month or so. If we do go ahead though and calculate his EDPI for each sense, you'll see these three different sensitivities on screen right now. As you can all see right here, Bugha recently has been playing on a high sense, a medium sense, and now a low sense. Just last week, he was playing on the highest sensitivity he has ever played before, and that is 21% on both X and Y, aka 84 EDPI. But now, like I just said, last night he's gone ahead and pretty much halved his sensitivity completely. So now he's playing on 10% on his X and Y, which equals to 40 EDPI, which I'd very much consider a low sensitivity. But yeah, guys, I'm not really too sure on what is going on with Bugha's sensitivities, as he has this past month or so been trying out a fair few. We will just have to wait and see though which of the three that I've mentioned right here he does end up sticking with going forward. I predict that he will go back to the high sensitivity, the 84 EDPI, but I'd love to know what your predictions are in the comment section below. Just comment below which sensitivity you think Bugha plays best on, as well as a prediction on which sensitivity you think he will stick with going forward out of the three options: low sense, medium sense, and high sense. That is all I've got for today's video though, guys. If you did enjoy the video or found it helpful, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and use Codelife in the Fortnite item shop if you would like to support me directly. By doing either one of those three, you'll be all helping me out a ton, and it really would be appreciated. And yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.